like to introduce the band Evol to the audience?
Well, it's only two people, so
yeah.
it's
but
a rather small band.
And when did you start it? How did you start it? When did you meet?
I first met Massimo when I was playing this Black Engine.
Okay.
I guess it was 3 years ago.
Okay.
And we became friends, and so as musicians, instead of talking, you play music together. So that's what we do. So it's mostly improvised music we do.
Okay.
And I wonder what we're going to play tonight.
Yeah. Which kind of objects do you use?
For now, I have like metal springs, which are marked with piezo pickups. I have like bricks.
Bricks, so bricks.
I have sort of split stones. So that's mainly what I have today.
Okay.
I have some electronics.
Okay, and are you going to add something else?
Yeah, myself.
Not in the future.
And all my heart. Since I was a kid, I was always like looking around for things and bang on them and see what noise comes out of them.
As much dangerous as possible.
I mean, the focus is not of being dangerous, but I like if material is acting and it can do something to you. So that keeps you alive and fresh.
What about the gigs? So do you just do improv, or you just have a kind of scheme that you follow?
For the first shows, it was mixed. So on that tour, I did some shows on my own and some shows with Massimo. So there was a stock of songs we were working on, was like things I've been recorded before. And since Massimo couldn't make it to the soundcheck yet because his car has been broken, has broke down, so we couldn't make a plan what to play tonight. Yeah, so I'm waiting for him to.
Totally improvisation.
But we have some things in the back.
Okay.
But mainly it will be improvised music.
But are you meeting together and doing something in the studio?
Not yet. We have been in the studio.
Okay.
Because it's really a thing that comes out of the meeting and reaction to each other. So I think live recording the most suitable way for us to make a recording. But it's quite possible that one day we're going to meet in the studio and do something.
And what about the name?
I have not decided on that name, but I think...
Who has decided?
The producers.
Ah, okay. Okay.
No, actually, they wanted to call it Evil and Reverse Life, but there's already a very famous Mercedes record out, which I really, really love.
Okay.
So it was not possible to use that name, and so Evolve that as well love is in it. You just take it.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's quite good. What else I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh, so many things.
Just so say one or two. The most famous or the one you're most affectionated to.
What I do at the moment is, apart from playing a lot of live gigs in different combinations, I do another duo with a French artist. He's called Eric M. So I do solo shows. And apart from playing live, I'm working on 2 radio dramas. So one radio drama is about the Literature Museum, which has a big exhibition of things that poets have left over out of their personal belongings. So it's like the manuscript of Franz Kafka and things like that. So we took some of these objects and made like little pieces out of it. And the other one is a piece.
So many.
The other one is a piece that that is about the people on railway stations. Who always makes announcements. The announcer. So I've recorded like millions of them all over the world, and I'm making music out of that.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, but let's say the most famous project you've done is with Einsturzende Neubauten. Do you have a good memory of that period?
Oh, yes,
sure. And
I mean, as much of
I
my
can't
brain as
remember
left.
how long ago you left the band.
I left the band so long ago as I was in the band.
And which is the weirdest memory you have with a kind of live show? Or
I only have weird memories.
yeah, I suppose, but the weirdest one, something that you can just tell us.
There's a couple of things. So we did one show very early in the 80s, it must be like 83, where we played in the Mojave Desert. It's the desert in between San Francisco and Los Angeles.
Okay.
And you could only go there. There was announced. There was a bus driving there, so nobody knew where it is. So we had to go in the bus and been brought to the site where we played. And I only had like a big metal plate.
Yeah.
And a bass amp. And after a while, I was losing all my sticks in the sand. I couldn't find them anymore. So the only what was left over was rocks.
Yeah.
So stones.
Yeah,
rocks.
yeah, sure.
So that for me was the birth of rock music for me.
Okay. So that was an important happening
for
in
me
your
to find,
career.
For me to find like my way of expression, it was really quite important.
Okay. So I just would like to know which music do you listen to now from the past, and if you know any new bands that you like and you would recommend.
I must say I'm not really up to date with new bands are. Since I make so much music myself, it's not very often that I have time to listen to other music, or if I don't work, then I'm quite happy if it's silent.
Doing something else.
Yeah, cooking.
Okay, okay. So
but the music that really I really like to listen to is like soundtracks.
And is there any Italian band that you listen to or that you've known?
The last Italian band I heard was Zoo.
Zoo, sure. Okay.
Which I really like.
Yeah, sure.